Yeah.
Yo.
Right, we on. At least I think so.
Yeah. We are on.
We on?
Yes, we are on.
Alright.
I think.
Officially
Yes,
now.
Yeah.
No, to them other streams. Alright, cool. Close down some of them windows.
Realize I was only
Like-
21. You're wrong.
Live on Twitch.
That's my iPhone extra. Sorry, guys.
Hi. Do you think? Alright, folks. You monitor the Facebook then?
Yeah, we on?
Yeah.
Alright, guys, let us know if you're hearing us. We know how to continue. I guess we could continue.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Can I a little bit?
Cool.
Can I a little bit? Yours again?
I'm not sure. It looks like it's sticking a little bit, but I'm not sure if it's sticking for anyone else, or if the audio is good. So if anybody's watching other than us, let us know if the audio is good. If you're hearing us clearly.
Yeah, tell us in the comments.
Alright. So who is?
Hold on, Oh, it's showing now. When anybody else monitor there.
Showing good. Oh, the frame. Yeah, the frames.
It's sticking a little bit, but I'm not sure if it's sticking for anyone else.
Wait. Yeah, the video a little buggy. Let me alright, anyway. Let me cut and go through now.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Y'all would just let us know if y'all not hearing us properly, and we try to fix it as we go along. Alright, so let's start this. Yeah, John?
Yeah.
Alright, so tonight is all about you.
It's all about me.
All about
I mean,
the spotlight. You have your EP release, the long anticipated EP release.
How long? That's all.
I saying it's 3 years. Could be more. But it's 3 years.
Yeah, 3-ish. Let's leave it as 3-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3-ish years we've been anticipating this EP.
Mm-hmm.
So you are going to release the EP on May the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Right. How are you gonna do it? Facebook, because I know you have a listening party planned. So tell us more about the actual release date and the plans around that.
The release date mainly is the 4th. Well, it's gonna be live from 12 a.m. on all streaming platforms. So once 12 a.m. cross, it's gonna be on Spotify, Apple Music, and everywhere else. I don't know who they stream on. What's the other thing? Amazon Music. Yeah, stuff like that now. And also on my website, johnsquare.com, which is basically gonna be Bandcamp. For all who are familiar with Bandcamp, it's gonna be on Bandcamp from 12 a.m. I am toying with the idea of doing a live Facebook Live event. Time to come. So perform some songs from the EP, some covers, that kind of vibes. So look out for that information. We'll have the listening party soon, so that should be happening tomorrow.
Do we gotta pay to come in, man?
No. I mean, I'm looking for it, but everybody looking for it too, So
I did hear that Facebook has a
they're looking to roll.
Coming soon, or is it here already?
They're looking to roll it out, but I don't think they roll it out yet.
Okay.
I don't think they roll it out yet. But I think they're looking to roll out some sort of payment plan thing for artists and businesses. I was having some discussions today about how viable it is really if people are willing to pay for the content anyways,
I was going to ask you that question.
Because
what are your thoughts about that?
I don't think people, a majority of people are going to be paying for something that they've been getting free for like the last month.
I think once there's giveaways.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta get something back in, and this time where we kind of keeping social distance, you can't really engage in that kind of, are people going to be are people willing to pay for the content? Some say no, some people say yes, but I think this time people watching the pocket more than anything else. I think groceries kind of high on the priority list. Internet is kind of second. I don't know I don't know how for how long that is gonna be the priority, because it's light, water, food, and internet somewhere down the line, but coming down to the crunch, men might sacrifice coming on Facebook or going on Instagram. And again, that's depending on how long we go in this lockdown for, and how long the economic downturn is gonna be for, which is gonna be very long. Which is gonna be worse, because even though we come off lockdown and sort of come back outside, we still not gonna open borders. Trade is gonna be a scene, importing of food, that kind of thing. Price is gonna get expensive. They already started getting expensive already. Saw some saltfish for $200 and something in price. The other day it was like the 4 something packet now, but it wasn't that expensive. I think it was like 1 something.
That's like gourmet.
Yeah, like saltfish, that expensive. Juice, like wow.
No.
So things gonna be tough, Yeah, but not for the doom and gloom, because I'm still hoping that
Yeah,
for some.
I was looking at a lot of like foreign artists, and they have like Cash App and opportunities where you could tip people.
Again,
I'm not sure if it's so easy.
As I was telling somebody this morning, Trinidad's still kind of behind the curve in the sense of e-commerce. Yes, we have people who just have stuff on credit card and could buy stuff on Amazon, but it's not really accessible to everybody.
Yeah.
Not everybody have a credit card, and they don't have any Cash App service. They have no any way to tip other than paying a man through PayPal, and there is a whole run around to get your money into the bank. And I think PayPal stopped transferring to bank accounts now, so I don't know how that's gonna work with collecting money. So I think this time we should be really taking time to put systems in place so we could be more able to do stuff online. I should be able to.
It has highlighted a lot.
Yeah.
The areas that we can improve in.
Not maybe Cash App, but some local version of Cash App where we could tip. So everybody could get
alive with Young Emmy.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm,
it was crazy because people were just calling into twerk and she's tipping them.
mm-hmm.
I'm like, it's that easy to get a 5 US or 10 US.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. If Cash App was available in Trinidad, I would have been lit.
yeah. Too late. Too late.
I'm sure there's some way to bridge that.
No, anybody can have a Cash App, eh? I think I have one, but I don't. Again, it's linked to
To
my
the boundaries of US.
linked to the boundaries. I have a privilege in the sense I could use somebody else's.
Right,
I
yeah.
see.
But I shouldn't be saying that here, but I have workarounds.
Yeah. Yeah, true. But I see that the live is kind of being interrupted a little bit, so I'm not sure how it's looking out there for the people who are looking.
What is gonna be? Because to start over now, it's gonna be a scene.
Yeah, we're gonna start.
It's gonna be available on YouTube and Twitch. We'll post the Twitch feed at some point. But I think you're looking good on Twitch.
All right.
Looking good on
So
Twitch.
let's jump back to the EP for a bit because I'm excited for the EP you drop. Now, what that is, I've been fortunate and lucky enough to have a playlist son, and I for one am excited. I know Darius is excited too because we all have our favorites out of the EP. But what actually inspired the EP? What inspired the name of it and all the songs that are on it?
But the name Shortcomings is basically me. I still believe I have I mean everybody should feel they have far to go in the sense of where they is with their craft or where they're at. And I still think I'm not where I want to be. But despite all my shortcomings, I think I'm ready to release some music to start, to start the ball rolling then because there's always gonna be different versions of yourself when it comes to your art and your craft and that kind of thing. So this is like John Squared 1, and then the next one will be 2.0 and 3.0 and progressing, but you had to start somewhere. And I think some might say long overdue, but I think this is the perfect time to start. And the pandemic kind of pushed me forward a little bit, by some months, not like by plenty, by some months, because the plan really was to release this year. And I think I was comfortable in the process where I had songs that was mixed okay. I had a good bit of stuff that was mixed okay that I could make slight adjustments to and put out. And this was like the four or five favorites of the ones that I have already. I have some more, but this was like the 4 or 5 of my favorite that was kind of close to mixing, and just to kind of tweak and then adjust to suit, I guess. I still think a lot of it not perfect, but um, that is that is okay. And I think I reached a point where that is okay. It don't need to be perfect, and it don't need to be what I think perfect is. I just need to have it out at this point in time,
Right. So were the tracks carefully chosen, as options to put on the thing?
It's the ones that I liked. There's one that didn't make. Um, and I just find would have added one more love song to the EP, and I think I had 2 already, and I didn't want to have it flooded with love songs, I guess, or songs in a similar vein, because you don't want to have too much of the same idea on one. I gotta realize so like I just write and produce kind of in a comfort zone still now. So there's a certain key that I like, there's a certain progression that I like, there's a certain BPM when I check in all the songs. Okay, 70 BPM, 70 BPM, 140, which is kind of double of 70. So I gotta realize Johnny, I have a comfort zone. So I didn't want to put too much of the same vibe on the EP, you know. So and then the order is kind of telling a story in some sense. So the finally intro is kind of basically giving the the map of what the EP gonna sound like or what I'm going for in the sense of theme now, you know. It's basically again my shortcomings and I think that's you know I need to put it all regardless. I'm gonna be me now. I ain't looking to be anything else. So this is why I think my sound this is why my sound is and this is why you know we want put forward. You know,
Makes sense.
I had to work on some merch though. Some merch game.
Like Darius
See,
going hard with his man.
today I repping today's International Jazz Days. I repping
Yes, true.
Ilan Pale. I love Skinny Jazz. So yeah, today's International Jazz Days. So big up all the jazz artists from Trinidad and Tobago. Some say I'm one of them, but you know, I still you know. To my
So what would you consider your song?
I consider myself John Squared. John. I I I just float. I fluid. I non-binary. I'm a non-binary artist. Not that I'm not my you know identity, but I'm a non-binary artist. So I float. You know because this and that's why the name John Squared kind of came about. One, it was easier to search on streaming platforms, and so that is why that happened. Um, so finding John John was kind of difficult. So I was thinking about rebranding to something else, but John John itself is a brand. So I'm not getting rid of John John really. So John John, you could say is jazz. Uh, John Square is something different. So it's like an alter ego kind of, you know. Um, so John Square is the producer, is the you know. But John John, if you want to book John John for whatever jazz event, you have John John. You have you know who's doing you know
Right. So you're saying
that kind of
John
vibe.
like the umbrella, kind of.
Yeah. So there's
Now, when we speak about umbrella, I feel like we didn't give too much emphasis on this part of it because this umbrella have real spooks. Because when we talk about the credits of this album, I want to tell some more about the roles and responsibilities, like not sharing up, but dividing the different tasks of the album. We might know, but we need to let the people know a little bit more about the behind the scenes.
well these songs are all me. So I would have made a beat and I would have recorded the vocals and I would have mixed and I would have mastered the songs.
Well, you missed all the finger, Darius, because he created the beat. He recorded the vocals, so that's a recording artist and the lyricist.
Right.
And songwriter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then he mixed, mastered. How many mixes you had?
Actually, these songs were these 4-5 songs were kind of the last set of songs that I did. So these didn't have much mixes, like 4 or 5. Some of them it was like 2 mixes. Like I was comfortable after 2. I didn't feel like touching. Sometimes I will record vocals. Sometimes I'll record like a demo and start to mix the demo and then realize okay I can't record over these vocals. Some of vocals are recorded over and like in the last mix, some of the songs like all your favorite one, I actually added that instrument in the last mix I was doing because I realized it was a little too monotonous and I like actually added that instrument last mix. And I did some tweaking But yeah, most of them I did kind of everything on this project, which I'm not probably gonna do again because I think it's important to have different ears, um, different. I'm not gonna downplay the importance of having a mix engineer or having a mastering engineer or having actually stuff to critique, But as again, and this is John Squared one, so I don't mind taking the licks now to kind of understand. Okay, this is where you need to reach in the sense of the mix, or this is where you need to reach in the sense of levels and that kind of thing. So I will take all the licks. Again, that is why I named the EP Shortcomings. So I'm gonna take all the licks now. So because I have tons of songs and tons of stuff recorded already that and I think the song now for this EP a little more what is the word I'm looking for? A little more electronic than the other songs. So there are some songs that I want to record live vocals, not live instruments on. I want to play some instruments and go live, do some stereo recordings, that kind of thing. And that all depends on when we are out of lockdown. But these songs are more electronic, so there's a lot of synth and a lot of I wouldn't say weird, but different soundscapes. So you might hear some train, some conversations in the back. So it's gonna be, and it's primarily hip hop and R&B this time around. So some kind of West Coast vibe and some trap and some some West Coast vibe, some trap. I didn't do any. Surprisingly, I didn't put any of the lo-fi stuff that I have on this EP. So I'm gonna save a lot of the lo-fi stuff, boom bap, rap stuff for the next one, and some of the reggae stuff for the next one too, because I have some reggae stuff too, and I want to do some more dance, some more soca, that kind of thing. But this is like kind of like my baby, so it's more my preferred genres kind of thing, the hip hop and the R&B. So this is all me in a sense, soul music.
I think the name speaks well to the amount of things it did on the album. Because you were like chief cook and bottle washer. Is that the term?
Yeah.
So I mean, it really highlighted all your strengths, all your weaknesses, and I think during the COVID period, it kind of reflects what a lot of people are going through, that self-discovery kind of thing. And so like, nah, I'm not going to do this again. Or, yeah, I don't mind trying it again, that kind of thing. But that's good. And from hearing it, I think it's an excellent job it did. Excellent. Because as you said, these soundscapes that you use, it was a very, I don't want to use that word. I know what word I want to use, but I don't want to use it. But it was a very interesting musical journey that my ears were on. Yeah. So, like, since you're releasing this, you finished that entire journey. Yes, you went through all your ups and downs with, do people want to hear this? And I remember us having the conversation, you're thinking, okay, is it good enough? That kind of thing. Now that you're finished, what advice would you give to your past self? Now that everything is completed, what advice would you say to the John 2 years ago?
Cut and go through and put stuff out. Cut and go through and put stuff, because I mean the development could have started long. I could have released stuff before, and I would have been way past where I am now. In the sense of mastering your craft. Now, mastery takes a lot of practice. We run out of time here, but we have our next stream, our next meeting set up, which I should have invited all you to. I forget. Anyway, but we have one. Might have one.
Jump right back on.
Yeah. So yeah. So I would have said, put stuff out. I did put stuff